using the tree line, under cover, get back onto the hill.
All right, now look at that. Look at those Roman cavalry. They're chasing the Huns off the field. The Huns are heading for that ford in the river. The Huns are trying to get out of it, and ruthlessly, relentlessly pursuing them are those Roman cavalry.
They're still running away at the moment. We need to regroup the whole thing.
Yeah, that's what they're doing now, boss.
Yeah.
Chris's plan has totally failed. With Attila dead, only 2 units of mounted archers now remain, hiding in the trees. The remainder of the once proud Hunnic army are being chased off or massacred. Adhering to a strict command structure has meant the team's most aggressive tactician, Pat, has been sidelined. As the generals try to defend the hill, Pat has had to watch most of his infantry die under relentless archery. It's an ignominious end for these fearsome warriors.
Our guys have disappeared. See, we can't do anything this end because our guys are routing.
Right, you're going to have to support Gary then. Can you move over and support Gary?
Move any guys up to support Gary? No, I can't do nothing this side.
Okay, we'll have to regroup then, yeah?
But both Pat and Gary have been unwilling or unable to make an impact on Chris's decision-making.
See, I can't do nothing now because they're all routed. They're all routing.
So you've got nothing to do?
No. Just sit and watch me bloody massacred.
Gary, what have you got left?
I'm going to do a Mel Gibson and stand in the hill and show me ass.
No, it's fine. Just you relax.
Right, we've lost the hill. We can't get those two up here, can we?
Chris's plan was to take and hold the top of the hill, something that would have been almost impossible with the troops he deployed to do this. Attila was called the Scourge of God, and for good reason. His army was feared across the Western world. But under the command of this team, they've been reduced to a disparate rabble. Nevertheless, spotting the 2 remaining units of mounted archers sheltering in the woods, Chris sees a chance finally to make his mark on the battle.
The Romans are split at the moment. All right, the Romans are split at the moment.
The last of Attila's army fires a parting shot at the Romans before racing down the hill to reform for a fresh attack.
We're just regrouping here now. There is not a lot on that hill. I mean, tell me if you think I'm wrong.
It looks as if Chris is recognizing the hill's real strategic significance. Instead of trying to hold the ground, it seems he's now going to try to use the height for an attack with what remains of his mounted archers on the rear of the Roman lines.
Sack that hill, all right?
Chris sends the 40 survivors of Attila's once feared army back up the hill. This last gasp action is either a daring change of tactics or a hopelessly vainglorious charge in the classic tradition of military folly.
It looks like the team is starting to take control of the battlefield again. Let's see if they can do it.
Quickly as possible, we want to hit the ones on the hills because they're going to start to regroup otherwise.
Right, okay.
In order to reach the top, the Huns will have to pass the right flank of the Roman army and their deadly mounted Alan archers. It's a last chance to salvage some dignity or join the other corpses that now litter the hill.
Cavalry, we'll fight right the way through.
All we need to do now is get these guys regrouped, get straight back up the hill, fight the way through.
The deadly accuracy of the Alan archers begins to deplete their numbers, and they're about to make a familiar mistake.
They've stopped.
They've stopped. That's been their problem all the way through the battle.
The only hope at this stage is to hit and run,
And we know that the Roman cavalry are on their way. We can see them.
Look at that steamroller coming up behind them. They're going to get matched.
With a huge unit of the Roman Visigoth cavalry after them, the Huns head for the safety of the tree line. Unfortunately, it's not quite as safe as they'd imagined, and the pursuing Visigoths are on a roll. Chris has become obsessed with the single concept of getting back on his hill, but the message has yet to filter through to his lieutenants.
You're going to have to be quicker because you've got something coming up from behind. Let's get through them on the top of the hill, Gary.
You want me to go where?
Straight away, rip through them.
Okay.
With one unit blocking their escape, another unit of Roman Visigoths rushes to the top of the hill to cut off the last of Attila's Huns.
Turn round. We need to be hitting them here. Come on, Gary.
They're coming, mate.
There is hope here, but he's chasing up from behind.
Gary's last-minute swing wide at the top of the hill has given the Roman cavalry the chance to meet them head-on as they break cover to try to reach the summit. At a stroke, Chris's plan is finished. And so is his ambition to lead the fearsome barbarian army to a famous victory.
Okay, mate, if we can get these guys right up to the top of the hill.
Let's hit them with the archers. Are we putting any arrows in there?
Why don't you go and shout at them?
Yeah. Gary, we're not engaging at all.
Effectively trapped in amongst the massive Roman army, the survivors try to flee. But Chris remains characteristically optimistic.
Charge. Just charge, Gary. Hit them. Charge.
In the tragic tradition of Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, the lone survivors of Attila's army ride on to face the kind of odds you just can't beat.
Get back onto the hill.
We can't get across.
They're all running away.
Oh my.
Lost control.
Defeat
Well, we came second.
Defeat imminent.
It's not over yet. Oh, it's over now.
You are defeated.
Well,
Too bad.
defeated.
Too bad.
Too
Lieutenant's come back up.
You are defeated.
Dead.
Cheers, mate. Thanks for that.
No.
Gary?
All in a day's work.
Where did
Come
we
on,
go?
man.